to start boxing now. So then MMA was a side piece. I always wanted to box. I got into MMA because I was a wrestling coach. And I coached so many people and I was in such good shape. I'm like, fuck, I'm sparring every day. I might as well try this fight thing. I was a world champion on something I tried. This is something I wanted to do. Put that in perspective.
Outside of the UFC organization, they take you from A to B, do this, do that.
Why you ain't got no mask on?
It's Florida.
Damn. Y'all been tested? Y'all vaccinated?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Alright, cool. Because I got to make it to the ring to make
Is
it
something new and exciting for you outside of the fight itself?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
You know, come on,
It's fun. I'm still training MMA, so I'm gonna train boxing. It's a switch. Boxing was a supplement to MMA. Now MMA is gonna be a supplement to boxing. So I'm not gonna lose my, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, my kicking and stuff. I'm gonna do that as cardio and conditioning as like an auxiliary workout. But boxing is gonna be my focus for the next couple fights.
We're going to get into your pay scale, like compared to your UFC fights. But do you think it says a lot that you can leave the UFC and walk into a bigger money fight than you've had in most of your championship reigns?
Opportunity. It's a different scenario, different opportunity. I'm not gonna shit on the UFC guys. I made millions of dollars with them. I was a 5-time world champion. Me and Dana butt heads a couple of times, but it was some shit I did too that I could have did.
He hit you up, by the way. He hit up.
I don't know if he hit. Has he hit me up?
Yeah, Dana.
No, he hasn't. I ain't talking to him in a minute. No.
You don't think he's going to give you free Freddie Roach classes like he gave Ben?
I've been at wild card boxing since 2008. I know Freddie. I talked to Freddie Everett, but I trained with Eric Brown. That was my main trainer. So I haven't trained with Freddie, but we talk boxing. We talk for years. Almost 8 years plus.
Do you have somebody in the mixed martial arts community that has reached out to you? Because it feels like everybody, you got the whole crew is behind you.
You know what's funny? A lot of MMA people haven't reached out to me. A lot of boxers have.
What boxers?
My homie Peter Quillen reached out when I first was up and coming. I used to spar Peter. Like people, I haven't just started boxing. I used to spar Peter back in 2009, 2010. So he hit me up today and said, "You a champ. Your resume speaks for itself. Don't take this dude lightly." You know what I mean? I'm not going to give you the technical information, he said, but he said, when you need me, I'm there. Call me, I'll come slide on you.
What do you...
Andre Ward hit me up. We're going to do some training.
What did Andre say?
Ward said, let's get it in. I've been wanting to train with Ward for a long time. We've been talking about it, but like I said, everything is timing. Now it's time. Now I get to take advantage of all the relationships.
Mayweather said you would like to train for this fight.
For sure. You know what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to take the next 2 weeks and feel like what my spirit feels good at, and I'm going to sink in, and then I'm going to just have a conversation. I know some guys want to be the boss of everything, but I'm going to talk to these coaches because I feel like I'm so new to the actual not being able to wrestle, elbow, knee and stuff that it's just boxing. I'll be silly not to take as much knowledge as I can because it's not a one-off for me. I'm going to do some boxing now. In my Strikeforce contract, I had boxing in my contract. I just never did it, but I had it in my contract to box.
What's your thoughts about Clarissa going into MMA?
You know what's funny? I just posted on Clarissa's page. I'm like, we do the swap it out. So because she's going to MMA and I'm going to boxing, so I got a lot of respect for her. Me and her gonna do some training, and yeah, she's gonna do well. She's gonna turn up.
All right, thank you guys. You got to move outside.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate you guys coming.